not like everyone feel like they're in something. So when I joined Twitter, I was seeing people like Dan the Slot. You know, the second day I talked about getting blocked. So I asked about that, and when I asked about that, I got a comment that said, "Because you're a Nazi in the U.S., you know," and Dan Slot, you know, the guy on Spider-Man, liked that. And I mean, he liked that. He was, of course, you know, that was an insult right there. So, but damn, you know, this is kind of right, Spider-Man, and you keep seeing all these people. The more and more you see it, it's almost like a grieving process. You're like, holy shit, the reality is crazy. People like me, feel like they're part of comics. They're actually decent. He kept me with comics, so I feel like that guy deserves money. I feel like people like Mitch Breitweiser, there, you can't even, you know, if you look at his old posting and stuff, a lot of people are talking about him and they don't even realize he's an artist because he's just chilling with people. He's having a good time, you know, and that's what you know, you just want people that can at least be professional. But I mean, if they make you feel like you're part of something, like you're having fun with it, good, you know, it's good. That's what I like about this new range of people. So I promote them, but the other people that said you can't be part of it, fuck them. Like, you know, let's go back Ethan's trebuchet. Let's shoot some SJWs into the sun. You know, he said it's outer space. I think sun. Maybe we could get them to space or push them outward. I'm not a I'm not the science guy, but you know, I could figure out how much money it costs. You know, and we do it like Wile E. Coyote too. You know, so it breaks, just pop. You know, the Brightwisers are too nice for all this craziness. You know, who's a nice dude with all the craziness? Tim Lim. You know, anyone else hear any noise or am I crazy? I don't hear any noise in the background. I've got the air conditioner on, but nothing outside of that. I don't hear the fan on my computer or anything like that. Do you think any better at Dan Slot since he left Twitter? No. You know, to me, there is value, and I don't think anything better about him because I saw him for who he was. Maybe his, you know, maybe a comic book got better. But Dan Slot is actually years. You show me when I see their true reflection of a person like that, and they're awful. I mean, you know, go and research where Dan Slott. One day, Dan Slott decided he would teach a guy a lesson. He would show them what pros actually have to deal with. So he pretended. Dan Slott is not a liked person, so he pretended that that dude's account was actually an alt account for Dan Slott, and he acted like a piece of crap, trying to destroy the guy's reputation and everything else. And he did so much damage. This guy, he basically had to drop his account, and his name was attached to it as well. So this guy got awful amounts of hate because he had, you know, he had invested in community building and so on. So this was Dan Slott teaching people what's fine there, you know. I thought, Jesus, are you kidding me? Full custom hot dog. Thanks for the $2 super chat. You, Edwin, and Yellow Flash are green team. Those guys are great. I have to say, I like them. I appreciate. Hey, I appreciate your work too. You know, full custom hot dog. You should need to go check out his stuff on Twitter. He makes some great remixes. He made me one for live stream. Like I've been trying to. I've been experimenting a little bit with putting it, you know, as a card, and it didn't work as well. Yeah, but hate to do this in the stream. Oh, the Blue Mamba thing. Yeah. I can't remember. I can't remember which site it's on. Actually, I can't remember whose project it is. I got 5 of these. You know, you can mention projects or anything else if you want to. I don't care. You know, you can shill their work. I don't really care. You know, you can talk about whatever. You know, in fact, I thought about doing this. I think in every 2 weeks, I may have an independent creator studio. I don't want to. I don't know how to differentiate. You know, a lot of people will interview. I'm thinking about interviewing someone that doesn't have a lot of traction. Here's the problem: is I'm being real. There's a level, like, okay, let's say I pick out Tim Lim. Is Tim Lim or is he Tim Lim? When I go below that, like, is Rags, is he below that? Is he equal with that? I mean, how does that go with it? We're talking about Mr. Marvel, you know, when you're talking about one, you know, okay, is that more known than another project? So there's always somebody's balance. You can't get everybody. So, you know, it's always just a can of work, you know? Blue Mambas. Oh yeah, Jack Lewis and stuff. You can check that out for sure. I started looking through it. I thought I would write you about it. Talk about it. Booker T. How you do? You know, you Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You're the best people out there. I have to say. You know, just do what you want to do. I thought it might be interesting to do that stuff. My impression of Dan Slott is seriously doing unwell. It feels like that, does it not? The Violent Years. It was a good film noir. Hey, does anybody have any like noir suggestions? I think I've ran through every freaking noir comic book that I could find. You know, I even went to the 12 and everything else to find more stuff. You know, I've gone through Brian Michael Bendis' stuff, Gotham Central, you know, which I would not encourage you to buy because of Greg Ruckley, piece of shit, unless you can find it in a way that he doesn't make money, and so on. I've read through all of this stuff. So if it's all about it, I got it. It's a great book. You're right. That is a solid book. Um, actually, like to say, if people have good suggestions of that, I've gotten all of the Brubaker stuff. I love Fatal. That is actually good. It's got Elizabeth Breitweiser on it. But anyhow, I got way off subject. So this is me collecting um, Kickstarter. All right, and you want to see how great of a person he is. Let's actually start at the top. Okay, let's start at the very newest ones, right? So you can see this guy Wade. You notice how many times he comments because he just wants to know something. Every time. I mean, look at what he's saying. You know, people are saying, really hate to say this, but Mr. Moore, you're a dick. You know, it's been almost 5 months. This is just sad. I wonder what all the other contributors for the book think. You know, names off all the other contributors for that. Another, and others would have to say about the project. Their name is associated with this too. You know, and you can see, like, this person has been commenting, hey, how about an update? That would be cool. Cecil says, is that a, that's not you, Cecil. That's not the real Cecil. I don't know. Like Cecil changed his name. Did you see Cecil did a live stream today? You know, these guys are thieves. Yes, $20,000. So I mean, look at this stuff. Come on, dude, give us something. You know, 4 months since the last update. I would like a real update with time frames. I don't think that's too much to ask. It's the Cecil. Hey, the Cecil, how you doing? I didn't. So you changed your name to something I didn't even recognize you. It's funny. People tell you all the time, "Hey, change your name." Change it all to something. I don't know who the hell you are. It confused me. But yeah, actually, it's good. I think Cecil Says is a good name for your stuff. I watched your live stream today. It was it was funny. I like the idea that you can do live streams. I would donate to that. You know, I would have donated, but I was at work, so I couldn't listen very long either. I couldn't listen very long to Ethan's today either because yeah. Well, it's a good idea. So you can actually change it to something. People know you. You're gonna yeah, you're gonna have one of those monster channels. You know that pretty soon. You know you're gonna have to remember all of the little people. You know, like they're like, yeah, you're gonna brush your feet on Yellow Flash. You're gonna have him on where you can yell about England team a little bit more. England team. I keep getting to do that before. Maybe you can. Maybe you can get drunk. You know, you're boring as shit now. You know, there was a discussion about people need to get their own channel. They need to, you know, if you want to have platform, go get your own channel. And a lot of people were saying, you know, I don't have the skill. Remember, like when I got involved in this, I talked about IDW. It's basically like autism, you know. Chuck Wendy makes a stellar product. Yeah, it's incredible. And if you want to go through and want to throw something, like you can work out. You know, if I got a Chuck Wendy book, I would probably put it up on pages because it's boring, or I would probably throw it. So I actually worked out and love that way. Maybe we should send Ethan a stack of Chuck Wendy books. Yeah, maybe that would work out. It's really no surprise I don't have friends outside Strames. Hey, you know, a lot of us live inside this kind of stuff. That's not good. Yeah, please say Sicilian mafia. He's a Sicilian mafia. Is that what you want? New York time. Does New York have its own time frame? Is that what you're doing? Unless the dog counts. You know, we make friends. I make friends. There's no problem with that. But yeah, you see this thing with again, D. Claymore. This is wrong. This is 3 years old. And you see people asking for refunds. You know, I emailed him, we had a pleasant conversation. He offered me a refund. I'm waiting for it to show up. Well, we don't see any proof that it actually happened. You know, there's been nothing with it. I like that. I'll donate my imaginary book to Fantasyland at Disney. Not going to happen. It's been years. Do you really want me to make a channel when you know I'm just going to point out whatever I'm talking about, whatever I'm talking about, and that old fat guy, whenever you're talking about that old guy. But yeah, you know, you can make a channel if you're bored or want to talk about stuff. I don't know the answer to all of this crap. I don't know how, you know, I think John Newland brought up a good point. If you want to, if you remember this classic advertising, you know, you can go out and you can have people promote your stuff just like advertising. I know that some people have been promoted before, um, you know, like a video. I mean, they've actually gotten themselves promoted that way. You know, I know that people have done that. So I so yeah. Anyway, you can see how this goes. Like I said, I don't know the answer to all of that. I'm willing to talk to you about. Mitch can go. I know. Let's just use this. You know, I promote a lot of people, but you know, it is true. People doing what they do. YouTube keeps unsubscribing from everyone, even when I resubscribe, it doesn't stick. That sucks, man. I'd like to know. I can see these people. You know, when you lose 40 subs, just like you know they've been purged. I lost 115 people one day just bam. And I thought, what the hell? You know, YouTube is crap. World class. They're all laughing at this horrible. Oh God, that'd be cool. I gotta see that. That's gonna be good. Was that the other night? Was that the other night we talked about? What is the name of the executive who hired Kickstarter fraud Zoe Quinn to run the vision of DC Comics? How hard is researcher? I think the guy's name is Mark Doyle or Matt Doyle, the editor that is in charge of these the Vertigo thing. It's something like that. I think I'll look at that up. I got it on my videos. I just Kelson that. God, yeah, like think like a planet. Jesus Christ. You know, when you see green burritos in somebody's orbit, they're probably not the right kind of thing. You know what I mean? No, it's just like somebody was telling me with Gail Simone. The reason that Gail Simone was mad about the refrigerator thing, you know, is because she felt that she was a regular size woman would fit into a refrigerator and she can't get her fingers in there without buttering them first. I like that. Did you hear about YouTube giving big corporations $2,500 so they can make better videos because they barely get any? I heard about that kind of shit. What is up with that? How many people have Sniper, MySpace, in the image search? Oh my God. What is it? Oh man, I better not. Like, I'm mad. I'll make fun of it, but I don't because I don't want to make fun of him without it. Like, that's not that's me. Like, if he's on the stream, I can but you know, it's just mean to make fun of the person without, you know, unless they're like people that you like. I actually like people. I like you know, I'll mess with him. You know, I mess with it. Like if you look at when Mitch Breitweiser was on here the other day, he put on that rooster hat for a minute, and that became my thumbnail. See, I thought that was kind of cool. Hey, also, the quartering was asking about the stuff going on with Yellow Flash and B. Clay Moore. I hope he covers that. You know, B. Clay Moore purged his Twitter yesterday, by the way. Luckily, somebody was nice enough to you should have heard the High Council last night. That's what people were saying. It was savage. The jokes were yes. Yeah, I sure did. Martin Dice sitting in his kitchen with a laptop, is kicking the fake media news and his apps, and YouTube is putting this on the scale. Of course they are. What needs to happen within this stuff is you need another setup. But unfortunately, the only way that YouTube is viable is because it's Google money. So you gotta have something with money that's gonna come in. And who the hell has Google money? That's why everything folded. Because a lot of people don't realize that YouTube, back in the day, it may have had a platform, but it wasn't successful. It didn't make money. It lost money until Google decided to come in and put, basically bear down. And, they made it viable. They had enough money to invest in the platform to get the ad set up and whatnot. Now they've done more to basically limit. Like when you look at Yellow Flash at this, so he has what 14,000 subscribers, right? He has all of the video. Jesus, he's got a lot of hits. Right? Well, he was reviewed, and they put him under review again with monetization. So he still didn't get monetization. They put him in limbo. So he's running a channel at that size, and he cannot get monetized. I mean, that's crazy. I really show up to those because there's over 1,000 viewers. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to interact with that. I think a lot of people do that, which is good. I created a first here because I said I wanted to get to buy stuff for me and the nephew and the niece. So we made one to fit what I wanted. That's cool. Without patient. That's actually really cool. I want a stuffed animal. I want like a orange my kid, It should be so black. Google ruined everything in my opinion. Yes, they are ruined. Okay, so we talked about now this is a Kickstarter. This is the kind of people I don't want within Google. Now I've made my qualm with that very early. I've not talked about the person that invited them to their stuff. That person says they're their own person. They can do whatever they want, which is true. They can. It's their platform. They can do whatever the hell they want. But when they bring them in, and it's possible that they start doing things wherein this person gets money and people don't know about them, I think everyone should be informed. This is not. I do have a personal issue with Playboy. That's it. That fucker is coming with free time, and you better believe if you're going to come at somebody that basically spends their time going from stock reports, writing emails, you better I can hear everything you said. I can find whatever out there. You got some dirty little secret there. Well, it's probably still out there in the Twitter space, or actually he purged that, but he doesn't remember that, Twitter is backlogged on that stuff. So it's not necessarily all personal. It's just making it personal with people that think your shit. Fine. So, Yellow Flash is running his his channel. he he pretty much is in monetization limbo though. He doesn't make anything except on Patreon. So I mean that's a big one there. I just realized I'm going to miss Cecil's live stream tonight. When is his live stream? I didn't catch the time on that. I didn't actually notice. I hope I didn't catch it. I don't know. Like I do have a weird life thing that gets me sometimes. So I don't actually know sometimes. All right, let's go to Zoe Fans. 9:30. Is that 9:30 East or? I thought you took a break. Woke up and yes, got subscribed second time. Jesus, man. Eastern, so okay. Great. Someone is hiring SJW just to work anonymously. They're probably unsubscribing. Thank you all for that. Yeah, so here's the another one. Everybody knows about Zoe twins. People have been sending me stuff for Zoe twins. And the more of it I see about Zoe twins, more I think, my God, this stuff is a nightmare. So let me say this. But yeah, so here is one that Zoe Queen. Zoe Queen, $85,000 to work with Chuck Tingle. Chuck Dingle here. So you get. I like to see the comments here. So actually, let's see what we can. So this, was delivered a year ago. Was talking about. Now the description of this house, Zoe Queen is that is very unsure. So this stuff was promised at one time to be one thing, an interactive, a digital adventure. Now you hear people talking about how it's going to be different. It's going to be this other thing. And you see some people. really, this game had so much promise, but 7 months with no word is not a good sign. Also, with conversation over to the mobile app, so you're talking about it now, it's always going to be mobile app or whatever. You think we hear something about that process or if it's going well or something, but instead silence. So we should know better, and I really mean that. How long do people have to get fucked over by these people before they realize they'll give you the money to them? I mean, how many times, honestly? A fool in their money. If you want to give people like that, I had no idea he'd play at Kickstarter. I was ready to forgive him, but if he's stiff as a consumer, I will. Also, sketch therapy. One thing in that too, you have to think like he's purging his social media. Look at how many times he's talked shit about comics game people. And he's talking about people labeled Nazis, racists, and sexists. He's friends with Tim Boyle. They kick around. I mean, you see what these people say. Now, he has gone out over and over again, and he said these kind of things about people. Those are words that hurt your feelings. And as I say, it's not about getting your feelings hurt. It's about hurting people's careers. Those words are meant to damage you, and they wield them like a weapon because, of course, they want to damage your career. So they go out all the time and they try to destroy. But also, within this kind of stuff, the industry, if you look at the numbers right now, I'm going to show you this. So, you know, God, every time, man, every time I pull up something like this, freaking porn stuff. Anyway, there's always, I'm just like, my God, every time. I gotta set this freaking up. This is the new laptop, actually. I gotta get a password. I need somebody to talk to me about. So here is the publishing numbers. Okay. Now, looking at the industry, I want you to really pay attention to this stuff. Stop watching porn, man. I wouldn't watch it on this computer. I'd watch it whichever one I'm watching. All right. So these numbers here show you what the year looks like. Why do people keep subbing to me? I don't know. Well, maybe because they enjoy it. Like what you throw out there. Maybe just like something. I like the way that you talk. Check out. I do tech work. If you ever need help, get me out. Yeah, actually, I need somebody to talk to about a freaking. But I had somebody graciously help me out with Lenovo T7. Okay, it's a great. It works out a lot better. What I need though is I need to set up a desktop, and I need to do it on a budget. So I need to talk to you about that. So yeah, people talking to me about that. See, I don't know anything about building a computer. All I imagine is a giant trash fire in my house. Oh my God, help me. Yeah, reviewing stock reports. I do a lot of that. I'm actually going over like right now for diamond numbers. This is what these people, like I say, they want in. You know why they want in? Because they know how bad the industry is. Imagine being in an industry where you see the numbers going down. Also, if you want to see something really cool that I noticed, so we talk about IDW. And every time I talk about IDW, I get perked up about that. Because IDW, when I think about my favorite color, I think, I like the shade of trash fire. I like that brilliant hue of, yellow, a little red, a little bit of burnt white. And that really, when I think about these colors, I think IDW. I think IDW is almost like a ship with plague rats, There's plague rats. Some kind of T-virus, everyone, they seem like it's working hard. It affects everything that it touches. Now that plague ship is out there adrift. Now it's in no man's land, and it is tearing. It is basically taking on water. It has all these other problems. It's taking on water, and you see IDW. Look, they fell behind Dark Horse as far as money, so they lost their place. They actually had been the fourth for a while. Boom. And when you look at units, they fell behind Boom and Dark Horse. Oh, IDW, man, oh, I swear, when Boom Studios puts the smack down on you for units, oh man, you know what that is. You know what? We deserve IDW is everything that you are. It's anti-consumer. I don't give a fuck if you changed out your EIC, your PR people. I watch your employees. And you didn't put in any kind of behavioral modification with that. You didn't tell them to modify their social media. You still have the same shitty people out there. You have the same people that insulted us with the same statements on their social media. You never even have to say anything. How much longer until it starts to crash? Well, it's already. I mean, look. Okay, you think about last year. Last year, the market, as far as direct, it went down by it lost $60 million. Okay, you're talking about going from $580 million to 520. Now, within companies, the reality of that, when you look at IDW, I love to look at them. So let's actually IDW and media publishing. I would encourage everybody to learn IDW media. Very easy to find. Your stock reports are right there. You can see it happened last year. You know, everything falls apart. They have the annual report for quarter 4, 2017. So you can see their year end. This is their year end. Okay, so you can see it all go to shit here. For all the exact, he's eccentric. He's very open to criticism. He's wondering why iron sights is stolen. He got a bunch of constants. Why is it stolen? Because he took 2 products out into the future and he has to deliver. That's a big one. I think that was a mistake. He's underperforming this stuff. The expectation of 5% of the audience investing, it comes up to certain caveats. If you would talk to certain people, they not only understand that, but understand like I studied industrial psychology for the longest time. When I talk about customer motivation and all, I mean I'm talking about it from an analytical point of view. I'm talking about it from a scientific point of view. Also from a learning experience. But when I look at a product, you know, colors attract I mean, there's a lot of experience with that. You got to think about all of these things. What's the best way to do? And not having the front deliverable, you got to put something in people's hands. You know, these people, what they need to do, like say Mitch, for example, I think would have been really good for Mitch, is if he would have put a PDF. Like if you ordered that, you got to download a PDF. I mean, as simple as that. You know, everybody gets a Red Rooster PDF they can put it on their computer. You know, I'm excited about Red Rooster. I mean, you want to see how excited I am? Like, here we are. I mean, this is my background. I like Red Rooster. I want it. You know, I love this picture. I love the heroes. So, you know, if you wanted to do that stuff, you have to do some psychology. I think that's you know, he also did great iron sights. Every time he talks about it, he essentially goes, "It's not that good. Don't bother to buy it." That's a dumb way to go with that kind of stuff. My girlfriend is getting excited to meet a friend again because she just wants IDW Hasbro into this industrial psychology. So you know how to talk machines. Yeah, actually, I was trying to get ready for you know, I can Terminator Judgment Day. I actually took that to heart. I thought, holy shit, when it comes, I want my place in line. You know? I don't know many people who buy number 2 without having number 1 in hand, especially if number 1 costs like $25, $50. You know what I mean? You know, where did you get that background? Oh, my background, I actually just searched it online. I thought you meant where do you get like a background for I was going to answer that. But, oh, okay. I found it online. I found the picture. You know, just search Red Rooster and you'll find this one. You just need one that you can blow up to fill the screen with that. He's downplaying the negative about his product. How are his consumer or customers supposed to be excited? I mean, that's true. Why do these companies have this learning process for writers? Here's another thing too. When you're talking about this, like, wow, they're like with Red Rooster. If I have the ability to hear about all this stuff, get excited, see a product, I can even see a script and all that. I know what that product is going to be. With Jawbreakers, I don't know what the product is. I did see, you know, I saw it to a point, and then I had stuff in hand, and I felt better about it. I was like, okay, and I bagged it. When I'm talking about this, I'm backing the product, okay? With Iron Sights, I'm not sure how that's going to be. I don't know because I don't have the Jawbreakers video. And, you know, I think I have to go into that. It is underperforming significantly. There are not a lot of people talking about it. I understand that he wants to do his own marketing, but he could, you know, Zach has been solid with me. If Zach wanted honest opinion, I'm going to be honest. If I didn't like it, I would say that. I mean, that's the thing. He's honest about his stuff. If he had something, if he wanted people to look at it, honest about it, or whatever, obviously nobody wants to leak it. But if somebody has a big project, I'm trying to look at it, which obviously with that, I mean, I would make sure I could, and if it were good, I would support it, talk about it. He doesn't need that to perform, but he needs enough people. Like you figure, Yellow Flash has his own audience. They're not all just comic gamers. Those people might come in. You have EBS that has its own audience. They can promote people, and so on. If you get all the people talking about something and they're excited, then there's more money. So that's a part of it. There's also no controversy. Zach has shied away from a lot of controversy, and that's selfish. Let's just be, I mean, honestly, yeah, are we talking about Iron Sights? Yeah, we were talking about Iron Sights. People said, I like Iron Sights, I think it's good, but still, he did the worst thing do to market it. Now, he posted the full first chapter, and he shot himself in the foot right out of the gate. How do you shoot himself in the foot right out of the gate with that? Was there a problem with that or something? I don't consider myself a comic skater. See, you don't. That's the thing, Matt. Don't think about it that way. If you talk about this, you see a problem with comic books, well, welcome to the club because they consider me a comic skater. If you watch early videos of mine, I didn't talk about being a comic skater. People talk about me being a comic skater. I am not a collectorist. I fucking hate But at the end of the day, that is not a self-assigned label. People assign it to you, and you just deal with it and move on. And you take it. They basically attach it to this group of people, like I don't know, like the EN word, and they attach it to you like the N word, Nazi, of course. I mean Nazi, you know, right? Yes, but with that, they attach it to you with this stigma, and I say let's take it back. It's our word. Anyway. But yeah, when we're talking about the comic crash, that's how we got there. No notification. Damn, they need to hook everybody up. They need to be like, you missed the story about the googly eyes and stuff. Dude, that's sad. You'll need to watch that back. Not sure the other N word. That's the way it goes. They don't even know you exist within that. Are you talking about comics game? Well, okay, I mean, it's not like a group effort, I don't talk to a lot of people. I talk. You make your own. You talk. I mean, I'm not down with everybody and everything. It's just I'm down with my own group. Yo, Victoria, what's up? What's up, Chad? Yeah. Does that mean troll? Tism and get on a line. Yeah, he definitely needs to get on, talk to people. He needs to interview. I also got a notification for like an hour. That's I'm just here because I want Spider-Man and to study terminal altitude. Yes, that's what I do. That's why I'm here today. I catch these just fine and I subscribe. Well, they should be at the same time. You notice Disney released the almost two comic adaptation for Dark Horse Comics and not Marvel. That's kind of funny. That's kind of a shot in the foot, isn't it? He shot himself in the foot by downplaying his own product and doing a 25-minute anti-promo video. He launched it by that. Oh, hey, if you missed it, by the way, there is a sexy ad for Trump Space Force that Edwin Boyd does. Oh my God, it sounds like some 70s porn. It's like, yeah. Oh my God, it's good. If you've not seen that ad, Jesus. I didn't check out it. Where's that ad? Let's see. Is that the man, that's I got Black Ops 1, by the way. You know, that umbrella kind of out in it. You know, there's it's kind of sexy cat. I think it's that. I think it's this one. Here we are. Let me play this one. So if you have not heard this you'll love this, trust me. I gotta turn this shit up. Video, we don't have audio, so you want to hear it.
It's another lonely night, and you need it bad. We've got all the mecca you need. Bipedal, hydraulic, functionality for your pleasure. Space making space for
Oh my god, that is the best ever. Oh, I gotta share that again, man. Oh, that hurt me in my heart. It's so good. Oh, yeah, you're like, oh, oh my god. And Mitch is also making a mistake hyping the future. I can't comment for a second. A second, I gotta stop laughing. Oh Lord, that was amazing. That was freaking amazing. Where's the link? It's on Twitter. I just shared it on my Twitter today, so it's on there. You know. Sexual assault. It's that guy. Oh man, it's not sexual assault when you work. It's like, oh yeah. I'm gonna do a giveaway on my channel at like 500 or 1K subs. I'm good with access giveaways like that. Why not? Did you watch me Brian Elijah's scheduled video? Wow, anyone who watches it, get jazzed about. Oh man, he's amazing. He's a great talent. Not only that, but Elizabeth Brightweiser is a fucking phenomenal colorist. If you look at her use of negative space, you know, it's a hard way to color, but it's a brilliant way of doing it. I think it's great, you know. I think you do good at narration too. Yeah, I mean, I can go, but not, oh my God. So, yeah, you were talking about the drop off. Let me, I got to see what happened to the giveaway you were doing? I had a giveaway at 4K. I already just sent it out. I did a 4K giveaway. You know, I had March Hare actually was the primary winner, and then I had my secondary winner as well, and that has gone out. So I will probably do a 6K giveaway since we are so close. We are at 5718. If you want to be part of a 6K giveaway, wherein I will probably give away a Punisher novel, or well, I'll probably let you pick what you want in that. But if you want to win there, you get some Timothy Lim covers and whatnot as well added on to that. So if you want to do something, just subscribe and love it, and you know, get other people to sub. But make sure they watch the damn channel, otherwise it's a waste of time. Edwin is the villain in the book I'm launching this summer. That's awesome. I always needed to be a bad guy. So, you know, I think being a bad guy is better. So yeah, we were talking about the breakdown stuff. When you look at IW last year, this is when it starts. This is when like their year, you see a company go from making this kind of money. They're making 3.7 million the year before. Then they make nothing. They lose $800,000 for a year, and it continues. Now at the level they're at, without tax problems, they've lost over $2 million in 6 months. But with tax problems, they've lost $6.7 million. So they have lost in 2 years over $7 million. And that doesn't include tax on cash on hand. And they're just bleeding money. I mean, they're bleeding. And that is the industry at large. When you look at the numbers of the industry, you notice things like this year to date versus year to date. So last year was a shit year. It was awful. They again had a downturn. You haven't seen it on it. But look at the direct comics are still down off of last year with a terrible year. And then on top of that, another 10%. Tug would make a good villain. He holds up his umbrella tattoo and shit from water. Yeah, that's the way I would go, man. I always I want to like put on a mask. It's kind of like a Rorschach mask, except you know, except oh man, I started laughing there. Except it's an umbrella one, and then I'm going to recite numbers to you until you fall into a fucking coma. There I go. Real. Uh, 2 to 6 million loss to shutting down. I mean, they just keep bleeding money. How is that stuff keep going? Somebody asked me for a sketchbook link. I don't know. Alpha Tim would be the protagonist fighting Tug of War villain. That would be hilarious there. Hey, David Wise, how are you doing, man? I made for one shitty villain. I don't know. Just to be perspective. Look at how, like, year to year. So last year was a really shitty year. But look at these numbers this year so far. So you're down. These are units, and this is money. So you see what they're doing. If you're down 10%, but you're only down 2%, they're passing the cost on you. Shitty behavior, they make congratulations. If you still buy from them, especially Marvel and whatnot, they're the ones that are pretty much passing that on to you. When you look at graphic novels, though, look at those numbers. Look how far down. And look at toys. I mean, toys is just in a garbage game. It is never coming back. So when you're talking about a drop off, you have a couple more years like this. And if IDW doesn't figure out what's going on, they're gone. They're gone. I'm going to do another wonderful IDW video after Comic Con the first time, or Comic Con the first time. So let's look at everything. Let's see today before we finish up today. So yeah, we had Alpha Tim talking to a guy who runs a comic shop. This guy runs a fucking comic shop, and he's block botting. That's the kind of industry. Well, you wonder how the numbers get as bad as they do. You got this. You have people like Tim Boyd is telling you, oh yeah, you should block. By the way, block that Sky, block Yellow Flash, and Umbrella Guy. You realize how many pros follow different people within that? Like we can command Skyber and Yellow Flash and Umbrella Guy. We have pros that follow as well. So just block those pros. Why don't you do that? As a comic book seller, why don't you block potential consumers? Why don't you go out also block pros doing that? Because yeah, that's a good option. People are shitting on your business. The only people that run block bots are people that are taking a crap. The last couple of dollars. Hey, $4.99 super chat with that. Appreciate that. What would y'all want out of a PDF? All the concept art, first 12 pages would be just a few weeks. I appreciate the feedback. With a PDF, dude, like a lot of people would feel excited about is like, look at my computer. I mean, look at that. That shows that that umbrella guy is excited about your project. I mean, this says it right there. You remind people why they want to be excited. It's something to keep us all reminded in the thing. I think, in my opinion, and other people answer that if you would. What would you want out of a PDF if you had that with your buy? Yeah, I mean, you're actually getting. See, that's the thing I like about this kind of stuff. We're talking about it. You have people that are receptive to answering those questions there. I think something on hand just to remind people that, like anything really, because I mean, really, the level of talent within that, people need to be excited. People should be. By the way, we'll be talking with Mark Pellegrini about this, and we'll be talking about all kinds of stuff. I mean, but I'm curious about the Lovecraft connection that you brought up with the Red List. I actually want to talk about the reason for that. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking about how to really get a successful Kickstarter off the ground. How